The tempest had long since passed, leaving the sea calm as glass under the cruel, burning gaze of the noonday sun. On the deck of the ship Ocean's Fury, Captain Ishmael Hawke, a man as fearsome as a thunderstorm, stood with his hands clasped behind his back, staring into the endless horizon. His heart, however, was not calm, for in the distance a vast and mysterious archipelago loomed, a place of legends where only the boldest or most foolish of pirates dared to sail. "By the tide and the moon," Captain Hawke murmured to himself, "we have come to the fabled sea of pirates' fools." The name had been whispered among the salty tongues of pirates for years, but its truth was elusive. The sea was cursed, they said, an expanse of water where treasure lay hidden, but cursed in equal measure. Treasures that had driven men to madness, to greed, and to the depths of the ocean itself. The crew of Ocean's Fury, a rowdy, loyal lot, gathered near their captain, their faces a mixture of awe and terror. "I know not what fate we seek, nor what we will find, but this much is true," Captain Hawke continued, his voice carrying over the murmur of the crew. "We shall be known as the men who dared the sea of pirates' fools, and mayhap we will return with a tale that none will believe." His first mate, Elias Crow, a man whose brow perpetually furrowed with suspicion, leaned in and spoke in a tone reserved for dire warnings. "Captain, the legends speak of men who have sailed these waters and vanished, consumed by the very madness they sought to conquer. The treasure you seek may well be a curse that devours men's souls. Are we truly prepared to tempt such fate?" But Hawke's eyes shone with a glint of reckless ambition. "What is a pirate without his daring? We seek the treasure of the legendary Black Marauder, the pirate king whose wealth was said to be so great that it could fill the deepest vaults of the heavens themselves. A treasure of untold power buried within the archipelago's forgotten islands." A murmur of agreement spread among the crew. Gold, jewels, and power were irresistible to pirates who had little left to lose. The ship's bell rang loudly, signaling the crew to prepare for what was to come. The Ocean's Fury began its journey into the heart of the sea of pirates' fools, with the crew working swiftly and tirelessly under the hot sun. But as the ship sailed farther, strange things began to happen. The waters around them seemed to darken unnaturally, the sea itself growing restless as though it were alive, watching them. Suddenly, the horizon darkened, and an unnatural mist enveloped the ship, cloaking it in a shroud so thick that the crew could barely see their own hands. Whispers seemed to swirl around them, voices too faint to understand, yet their presence was undeniable. And then came the sound, the unmistakable thunderous crash of waves upon rocks, followed by a haunting laugh. "I told you this place was cursed," Elias Crow muttered, his hand on the hilt of his sword. From the mist emerged a ship, its sails tattered and torn, its deck littered with skeletons and the remnants of men long dead. The ship's figurehead, a grotesque, grinning skull, gleamed ominously in the fog, and from its bow came the eerie laugh that chilled the blood of even the hardiest pirate. "Pirate's fool! Pirate's fool!" came the chant from the ghostly ship, its crew of long-dead pirates rising from the shadows, their hollow eyes fixed on the living. "You sail upon the sea of pirates' fools. Come, join us in our folly." Captain Hawke stood firm, his gaze unshaken, despite the ghostly vision unfolding before him. "Aye, you are dead and gone, but we are very much alive. We shall not turn back now." With a bold gesture, he ordered the crew to sail closer to the haunted vessel, driven by the belief that the treasure of the Black Marauder lay just beyond. The mist swirled, as if the sea itself was testing their resolve. As they approached the phantom ship, the ghostly crew began to howl and wail, their voices rising in unison like a choir of the damned. "Turn away, ye fools! Turn away and live, or be bound to the curse of pirates' fools!" The ship creaked, its timbers groaning in protest, and the sea churned violently. Suddenly, the mist parted, revealing a vast island, jagged cliffs rising sharply against the sky. A lone beacon of light pierced the clouded sky, shining upon a stone archway at the foot of the cliffs. Beneath it, the silhouette of a lone figure appeared, holding a gleaming chest, the treasure of the Black Marauder. "Ye have come far, but the price of this treasure is more than gold," a voice echoed from the island, the voice of the ghostly figure. "Do ye dare pay it? Stay with us to know what happened next."